After all of that, do you think you're still worthy of sharing the name Harmonia with me? You good-for-nothing boy? To start with, I spurred into pursuing the truth. The reason we reawakened the legendary Pokemon now was to give my team possible power. Power control the fearful masses. That at least was well done. After saying you had to put your beliefs on the line about to see which one chosen by the legendary Pokemon was the true hero, you lost to an all-day trainer? There is such a thing as being too stupid. Add it up, you're nothing more than a warped-affected boy who knows nothing but Pokemon. Theo, I would never have thought the legendary Pokemon would choose a trainer like you. It caught me completely off guard. This doesn't change my goal. My plans have not been disturbed. In order to rule this world early, in order to manipulate the hearts of people who knew nothing, I'll have M be the king of Team Plasma. But for that, like you, since you know the truth, you must be eliminated. Rule the world? What? Wasn't Team Plasma's goal to liberate Pokemon? That was just a convenient lie that I needed to create Team Plasma. Use your head. What's to be gained for letting go of useful things like Pokemon? Certainly, manipulating Pokemon helps people expand their possibilities. That much I can agree with. So it naturally follows that only I should be able to use Pokemon. Yep, so yeah, this is Ghetsis all along. The thing about Ghetsis is that, yeah, he's a very simple villain, but he kind of feels like Ashnot to me. What he does do, though, is what I kind of like about him, even if, yeah, his ideals are very simple. Because, yeah, he's a horrible person. One of the most horrible people you'll see in any Pokemon game, considering, yeah, he basically just, you know, manipulated N's life, basically, just so he could use N for his own goals, which is just horrible to think about, so yeah. That's kind of why I like Ghetsis. Again, simple villain, but what he does do is kind of terrifying, so yeah. You fool, that's a ridiculous idea. You can say whatever you want. A Pokemon, even if it's just revered as a deity, is still just a Pokemon. Theo, so what if it shows you? That doesn't mean you're a threat. Come on, now you're facing me in battle. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you lost all hope. Theo. I won't allow anyone to stop me, no matter who does what. And I feel like Ghetsis' battle theme 2 really fits that how I imagine him to be as well. This overwhelming presence, this overwhelming darkness too. So yeah. But anyway, Comic Reek is asleep. This thing likes to use Toxin, so I don't have the best switching for that, so yeah, what I want to do is probably go into Keiko. It's a risky idea though, of course, he has the stab Shadow Ball is the problem, so yeah. But yeah, I'm really hoping, yeah, he goes to Toxic, because I have Magic Guard, so the Toxic doesn't mean much, so yeah. And yeah, I guess we'll try a Light Screen. The problem is, okay, yeah, that's good. The problem is that, yeah, I kind of need Keiko for something later, so yeah, that's why I'm a bit worried. But yeah, I guess with the Light Screen up, do I switch out? You know what, I'm actually going to. Again, I want to save Keiko for something later, so yeah. And yeah, with the Light Screen up, we'll be able to take the Copper Creepers attacks better. So let's go into Armor, because yeah, Armor is pretty good against Copper Creepers, obviously. You might have Protect again. Alright, I guess he's just stalling out the Light Screen. Yeah, I'll go for Crunch. See if we can take it out here. And we almost do. No, yeah, I see me just gonna go for Toxic again. No, yeah, actually goes to Psych. I was expecting exactly that kind of move. The thing that gets is too, his AI feels very erratic. And I wonder if that's actually an intentional design choice. Because yeah, he could do some things you never think he would do, so yeah. Anyway, we're gonna take out this Copper Creek, no problem. It does mean we don't have a Light Screen, but yeah, it means that yeah, he didn't poison anyone, and he actually hasn't damaged anyone either, so yeah. So there it goes. So that's good to see. And yeah, Keiko gets that level up finally. Oh boy, okay, so yeah, he's already saying it out. High Dragon. This is of course a Dragon Dart type Pokemon. The problem is it has a pretty decent move pool of Dragon Pulse, Fire Blast, Focus Blast, and Surf. So I'm gonna see what Keiko can do. Because yeah, the problem is that yeah, I don't know if okay, you went for Focus Blast. That works, I guess. I have Pokemon that can wall this, but the problem is that yeah, I don't know if I have Pokemon that can take it on. So what I'm gonna do is to play it safe once again. Another late screen. I think we could take a Dragon Pulse. Problem is that yeah, Keiko's probably going down now. But now I should be able to take this thing on with that late screen. And yeah, let's see what happens. Dragon? Oh, that Dragon. Yeah, he's going with Dragon Pulse. Of course I have Focus Blast, but yeah. Too bad I can't go for it though. So there we go. But now I can weather its attacks much better. So yeah, the idea is let's go to Yokozuna. And hope that we can land the Hammer Arm. That's the idea. Problem is that Surf really hurts. So yeah. But with the light screen, hopefully that does less damage. And there we go. And hopefully this Hammer-On does a lot of damage. And yeah, that's exactly what happens. So that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna go for another one. He goes to Surf again. I probably should have went for something else, like a Flamethrower. Because if this misses, which it doesn't, good. There we go. That's the thing I was most afraid of. And yeah, Keiko's light screen definitely really helped us out. That's exactly why I taught it. And yeah, High Dragon, yeah. Another thing I like about High Dragon, of course, that Cry. Also, Armor got another level up. Bouffalot. So, what do I want to do? I'll go to Armor because of Intimidate. Because of course Yokozuna would be the best bet, but Yokozuna is going to get outspeed. So yeah, let's try Armor. Because Armor's over level, that's why. But yeah, with the Intimidate, we should be able to take its attack. Oh wow, that's very good timing on my part. Let's try an Earthquake. I'm reading it like a book. But anyway, this is not going to one-shot. And yeah, there's the head charge. And yeah, does a lot, but yeah, now I can go for an Earthquake and take it out. So yeah, that's good. There we go. Take out the Bouffalot. That's great to see. Next up, Seismitoad. So of course, he's probably going for a Water type move. So yeah, this is Medusa's chance to come in. He has Earthquake too, so yeah, I might consider all of this. Problem is, if it misses, is the thing. And yeah, there's the Muddy Water. So yeah, do I just attack it or not? I'm gonna... Nah, I'm just gonna attack. And yeah, that actually proved a decent idea because yeah, he has Rain Dance to give him Swiss Swim. But now that powers up my Surf, so that's obviously amazing, so yeah. Let's go for another one. And yeah, there's the Earthquake with the Swiss Swim. And Medusa has really good HP, and yeah, that's enough to help take down this Seismitoad. So there we go. What's coming out now? Electros. So, I think I mean, yeah, he's obviously going to go for a Ledge type move, but yeah, the problem is of course, the fact that Armor is very low on health. So, I think I'm going to go for a Saka. But before we do that, though, we can go for the Surf. The Rain Booster Surf, to do a lot of damage to it. And there you go. There's a Crunch, so yeah, maybe I could have went into Armor. But that's okay. Now it's officially weakened, so yeah, now Armor should be able to come in. And maybe finish him off. How many Pokemon does he have left? I think he has 2 of them left. Yeah, he does, and the last Pokemon doesn't like Armor either, so yeah. So I'm gonna go for the Crunch, and take out the Electros. Good. And here comes this last Pokemon, Bishop. And yeah, we can go for an Earthquake on it. And if not, we have Yokozuna, who I think outspeeds, so yeah. And that's it. We defeat Ghetsis and Team Pass is done for. And I'm very happy with that one. I think Armor being a little over-leveled is a problem, but yeah. My calculations, no, my clever schemes, this one should be mine. Yeah, Armor was a bit over-leveled, but I really wanted that Earthquake just in case things got hairy. But we did it. Ghetsis is done for, and he'll definitely not come back. What? I created Team Pass with my own hands. I'm absolutely perfect. I'm perfection. I'm the perfect rule of a perfect new world. Now then, do you still think Pokemon and people should be separated? Since I couldn't become the hero and take the legendary Pokemon myself, I bred someone for that purpose, and he's nothing more than a freak without a human heart. Do you think you're gonna get through to a warp person like that? Although it's a waste of valuable time listening to him ramble on. He is the one without a human heart. You're right, he's truly pitiful. And I'm sure you have much to think about. I know you were not pursuing the truth because of Ghetsis' manipulation, but because your heart was truly inspired. That is why you were able to meet the legendary Pokemon. Yep. I think, yeah, that's the thing. What N was doing, that was all not just, Ghetsis. It wasn't all just a line. I think that's the main reason why people like him so much. He's just a good person in a kind of terrible situation. Like, he was making the most out of that situation. That's kind of why, yeah, he's a really cool person. So, yeah. I have no right to be the hero. Is that so? What you and the legendary Pokemon are going to do from now on? That's important, would you say? Acting like you understand. Up until now, we've been fighting each other over our beliefs. Yet, despite that, why? And even if we don't understand each other, that's not a reason to reject each other. There are two sides to any argument. Is there one point of view that has all the answers? Give it some thought. And that's the end of him. I want to talk to you about something. It's about when I first met you in Akuma Town. I was shocked when I heard what your Pokemon was saying. I was shocked because the Pokemon said it liked you. It said it wanted to be with you. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't believe there were Pokemon that liked people, because up until that moment, I'd never known a Pokemon like that. The longer my journey continued, the more unsure I became. All I kept meeting were Pokemon and people who communicate with one another and help one another. That's why I needed to confirm my beliefs with battling with you. I wanted to confront you, hero to hero. I needed that more than anything. There's no way a person like me, someone who understands only Pokemon. No, actually, I don't understand them either. No way could I measure up to you when you had met so many Pokemon and was surrounded by friends. The champion has forgiven me, and what I should do now is something that I'll have to decide for myself. Theo. You said you have a dream. That dream, make it come true. Wonderful dreams and ideals give you the power to change the world. If anyone can, it's you, Theo. Well done. Farewell. Oh yeah, so now we got the credits. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little sip, and yeah, then we're gonna chat about this game. So yeah, before we do get onto the gameplay, of course, I do want to admire just how much I like this story. Again, it definitely took me a long time to appreciate it, but yeah. Now that, I do understand it, oh boy, is it a very nice plot, to be honest. I think one of the main reasons why I do like it is that, while the plot itself is pretty simple, I think the characters really make it grow, though, into something, that a lot of people consider their favorite story in the series, so yeah. Because, of course, N is kind of like one of the main characters, to be honest, and he does a pretty good job of doing that. I never really felt something about them as well, so yeah. Team Plaza themselves, they started off very slow, but once you learn more about them, that's when I think they start to become pretty decent. Especially when you figure out just how diabolical a person Ghetsis as well, so yeah. And like I said, I think that might be one reason why, that might be one reason why Team Plaza is probably my favorite evil team as well, so yeah. That's another thing to think about as well. So, because I guess it's just because, yeah, they add meaning to the plot, but also, yeah, what they do is actually pretty cool as well. So yeah, that's probably why they're my favorite Eel team, and yeah, the story isn't over yet, let's just say, so yeah. But as for the gameplay itself, yeah, Black and White did a lot of good things in the series. The game itself is actually decently fun. Sure, there are definitely some limitations with having only the new Pokemon, but I still think that, yeah, what it does do with the new Pokemon though is pretty cool. Of course, yeah, it would help if they did it, you know, evolve at such high levels near the end, but that's okay. You can't have it all, I guess. But yeah, it did lead to some interesting, you know, team building moments and stuff, so yeah. And yeah, I see there, there's N going out into the sunset. But yeah, again, having only a new Pokemon to play with, yeah, it definitely had some interesting moments because of that, so yeah. And yeah, again, there are definitely some limitations for only having a new Pokemon, but yeah, again, it's pretty interesting. And let's go back to the title screen. I guess I'll keep talking as well. And yeah, also, yeah, I did mention that, yeah, a lot of good changes were seen in Black or White. Of course, one of them was the fact that, yeah, we now have reusable TMs. Those obviously really helped. So, yeah. They definitely made the game a lot easier because, yeah, you could do stuff like I was doing and basically prepping your movesets for each of the battles to come. So, yeah. That definitely helps out quite a bit. So, yeah. But yeah, again, I quite liked it. And of course, it does make some Pokemon a lot more usable as well, because you don't have to worry about them showing all the TNs. So yeah, that obviously is quite nice. So yeah. But, yeah. So those are the main things. And yeah, couple that together, and yeah, you get a very solid game. One of my favorites in the series, but yeah, it's definitely not my favorite, and the main reason why is the game that comes next. So yeah, a game that changed my life quite a bit, to be honest, alongside some of my other favorite games as well. So yeah, and of course, I wouldn't mind, you know, showing off on the channel. And yeah, who knows? Maybe I will, you know. I think it'll be a while before I do Black and White 2. It's just that, yeah, I really want to be fully ready and fully committed for it, because I want it to be one of my best playthroughs, I think, as well. Because, yeah, it's a game that just means so much to me, so yeah, I want to give it everything I've got, so yeah. So that's why, yeah, I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time thinking about how I'm going to manage it too, so yeah. But anyway, what else to say too? Again, like I said at the beginning of this playthrough, yeah, it definitely took me some time to like Black and White. Again, I was still learning the series, but then once I did learn about the series, I started to see more people play this game too. That's when it really clicked. And then it clicked at a very good time, because yeah, I was in time to see news about Pokemon Black and White 2. Seeing some of the Japanese version being played as well. I did spoil myself, unfortunately, but yeah, I didn't really know what being spoiled was at the time, so I didn't really mind that much. But yeah. And then yeah, once me and my brother both were able to play the games, yeah, it was something else. But yeah, we'll go on to that later, obviously, when I do Black and White 2. But yeah, like I said though, the thing is though, without Black and White 1, there wouldn't be a Black and White 2, so that's also something to think about too. So yeah. Once again, these games mean so much to me. And yeah, Gen 5 is definitely my favorite because again, I think it just became better for me because, yeah, before I would say that Gen 4 would be my favorite. But thinking about it now, thinking about all the good changes Gen 5 did, how amazing Black and White 2 was, and also how amazing the plot is in both games, to be honest. Yeah. And that's why this game has to be, or Gen 5 has to be my favorite, and it's going to take a lot to topple it, in my opinion. So actually considering what modern Pokemon is like, it's just that, yeah, there are definitely some things I'm not as big of a fan of in modern Pokemon. Not the difficulty, though. That's not a problem for me, to be honest. Like, Scarlet Violet I mean, yeah, it's definitely not that hard, but it was still very fun to play. It's just that, yeah, I guess it's how, you know, I feel like Black and White did TMs perfectly, in my opinion, and now Pokemon's like, alright, how do we balance out having infinite use TMs? And I feel like, I don't know, just keeping it the way it is here was just fine for me, so yeah. It is what it is. Anyway, how about we get a little bit of a start on the post game? Because we had two mobs. Mom with quotation marks now, so yeah. But yeah, this is basically one of the main plots of the post game. I actually don't remember this post game too well. I remember some things about it, but yeah. So definitely gonna need to look into a few things about that, okay? But anyway, I'll go home for you. Seems like you've been through many amazing things, is it not so? Incredible, really. Amazing, absolutely. Meeting these two Pokemon of legend. This is... Oh, I stole my disguise, pardon. Or rather, let me introduce myself. The Doctor Who is back. So yeah, something that Poké likes to do now is bring back Looker for post-game stuff, and yeah. I think people really liked him in Gen 4, Platinum to be specific, and yeah, here he is coming back. I'm a globe-trotting elite of the International Police. My name? Oh no, I shall inform you of my codename only. My codename is Looker, is how I am called. Behind the scenes of this region of universe, an organization called Team Plasma conspires. This I have heard, therefore this region must come, but thanks to the Genius and Team, yes, Team Plasma's castle has fallen, and the members, they have gone upon their separate ways. This is what I fear, most certainly. But however, the ones known as the Seven Sages, still, they hide themselves in the Universe region. And so in the end, explains why I must ask this of you, trainer of amazing skill. Travel the Universe region, search it up, and search down the Seven Sages. Or the champion of renown recommended you to my notice. Are you able to help me? Yeah. Excellent, I thank you. Now, I feel as if I perhaps that's a million people on my side. Permit me to give this into your hands. We finally get a fishing rod. So you might be wondering why you get this so late. I think there's two reasons. One is that what do you even catch at a super rod in this region? It's basically just Pokemon you get with Surf normally, so yeah, I feel like it felt very extra, which is why yeah, they decided to lock it behind post-game. We actually catch a variety of Pokemon with it. And the second reason is you can actually catch some very high-level Pokemon with this, so yeah. I mean, that's another reason why. And yeah, I'll try my best to talk about these Pokemon. I think I'm going to note down all of the Super Rod encounters, and I'll talk about them a little bit in the next part, so yeah. At least the ones in areas we've already discovered. Because of course there's more the region to explore now. It's a Super Rod, right? Yes, correct, this certainly is a Super Rod. Are we talking about Team Plasma 7 Sages? What does this have to do with looking for these people? I see. It's truly Beer's mother to us so. What a magnificent question. I admire it. It is my pleasure to answer. Absolutely nothing. I see. That is a funny response. Yes, I shall provide the explanation of this, the Super Rod. First, base the water and boil the rod. Second, concentrate your focal point. When it occurs that these Pokemon bite, an explanation will indicate, immediately reel in. For the rest, Beer, I depend on you. But yeah, so now yeah, our main post-game quest is the fact that yeah, the 7 Sages, they're kind of scattered around the region, so we want to hunt them down. But yeah, Mom has something to say about Looker. People from the International Police are kind of unique, aren't they? Well, no worries, I think you should just do what you want to do. You're practically a grown-up now. So that's cool. We are fully healed, so that's why I shouldn't ask that. And yep, these right here. Hey, Theo's looking through, talking to you. I'm sorry, by the time I went to get the Shrine to say gym leaders, everything was over. Yeah, they actually acknowledged that. And they actually acknowledged it more in Black Knight 2 as well, which is kind of funny. If that's the case. I like Ghetsis escape when the Shadow tried creating an opening. Unfortunately, yeah, Ghetsis is, you know, not on the bars. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait a little while to get him, it seems. Ghetsis, the Shadow Triad. I'll tell you later about what happened in the castle. It's more important to us what you plan to do now, Bianca. You know what? I'm gonna go to White Forest. That's the sea on the other side of Route 16 where you leave from the bus city. You go that way, you might be able to meet all sorts of Pokemon you've never seen before. And Cedric, so. Oh, well, this is nice timing. I see you're all here. Just a moment ago, I got some National Pokédex data from an acquaintance. Since you're here, let's upgrade your Pokédex to the National Pokédex data. I'm sure you'll be visiting a wider range of places. Naturally, that means you'll be carrying more Pokemon. Let me see your Pokédex for a sec. There you go, Bianca. Next up is Cherry. And last but not least, now we have the National Dex, so yeah, we're able to see all the Pokemon from the other regions. You can now switch your Pokédexes to a National Mode Pokédex. Completing the National Pokédex will surely be a big challenge, so take your time, enjoy yourselves, and meet lots of Pokemon. Wow, the National Dex. It looks like there are tons of Pokemon I don't know yet. Oh, I want to show Mom and Dad my Pokédex. I've got to go. Let's meet again somewhere, okay? Bianca's as impetus as ever, no matter what is going on. I think I'll travel all the way around the universe, starting at Route 1 again. I'm sure this has got lots of new things. Could be our colors, 7 sieges along the way. And Theo, we spy each other along the way. Let's battle again, okay? Alrighty. And you know what? I do want to see, you know, some more NPCs before we end this off. Let's meet the parents of our mates. Traveling is great. You can gather so many things you've never seen and things you don't yet understand. Wherever you go, you'll learn something new and grow up a little. My Theo, I hear the professor asks you to complete the Pokédex. Don't worry, you always have Pokemon by your side. I don't know if that dog is different, but hey. It's of course Bianca that had the big bombing event with their families, so yeah. I was just looking over my Pokédex and thinking, I'm sure I've met a lot of different Pokemon. You know there are many things you want to do, you're only one person. It's frustrating, isn't it? Choosing one thing means having to give up something else, so of course it's very hard to decide. And of course, there's one more person I really want to talk to before ending this off. I want to go see Juniper. Why hello, Pia, how have you been lately? How's your Pokédex color? Can I see it? You've seen 142 Pokemon. That's an extra Pokédex, just a little more to be full. Seems like you mean Pokemon at a good clip. Hey, this is a good to thank you for all your hard work. TM10 Hidden Power. Hidden Power's mysterious move. Its type and power changes depending on the Pokemon that learns it. Keep up the good work. Alright, so... one last thing, actually. Zekrom, you've done your work, but now I want to see Natasha again. So we're just going to go to Akuma Town because November does have a Pokédex. Well, not Pokédex. It has the Pokemon Professor, so of course it'll have Pokédexes. We need a Pokemon Sir, though, because, yeah, unfortunately it doesn't have a computer in a lab, which is kind of funny. So, yeah. Let me get something else, too. I think. Yep. We get more wallpapers for being the game, so that's cool. Anyway, yeah, let's go get Natasha back. And yeah, I think another thing too is that, yeah, I don't know what Natasha would have done. Natasha probably would have done too much in the battle as well. But yeah, Modest Sekiro, that's not great, but hey, I mean, it helped the Dragon Breath take out the restaurants, so there's that, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, now we can put Keiko here. And yeah, I guess we'll see what else. And yeah, Ovid's ridiculously overload. Again, yeah, I was going to... Again, I really want that Earthquake. That's the main reason why that happened. Natasha's butt buzz can weigh a little bit, so yeah, that's why I did decide to rare cut them all the way to 60. So yeah. Of course, the thing about having those rare candies, yeah, you could definitely get a High Dragon or a Volcarona with that, but yeah. At that point, it's like, yeah, why? Why? That's basically it. But anyway, like, you're gonna make the game a bit too easy if you do something like that, so yeah. That's kind of why, yeah, those aren't really recommended. But anyway. So, our fly map does reveal something kind of important. The fact that, yeah, we have some new areas we can explore in the post-game. Well, I'm in the boss level, you'll find the next spot. Because as I see here, yeah, now you can go the right side of the region, starting with Route 11, and then ending off at Route 16. Kind of. There isn't really anywhere else to go though. But before we do traverse these new areas, I do want to check out previous areas. Like for example, Route 1718, I think is one area, as well as Striaton. And again, I'll definitely look into all of these just to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything. So yeah. Anyway, there we go. So yeah. But yeah, before we do go into post-game, there is one last thing I want to, of course, show off. And that'll be in the next part. We're going to be seeing what Reshiram is capable of. We're going to be talking about Reshiram, and we're going to see how well they do in the battle against Ed and Ghetsis in the Black playthrough. So yeah. And then after that, we can start the post-game. So yeah. So yeah, look forward to all that, and I'll see you guys again for that.